I'm so glad you could join me today. Namaste. It's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to your yoga session. Today's flow is actually inspired by using a block. In fact, we'll be using a block for almost the entire series, sometimes just to inspire the exercise to get a little bit more creative, sometimes to make the exercise feel more accessible to you. And in some cases, using the block today will help you feel a little bit more mindful about what you're actually doing in the exercise, how your body should be moving. So I hope you enjoy it. So for today's class, you should have a yoga block, but if you don't worry. We could do all of the exercises without a block. You can also try getting a sofa cushion or a big book. So if you have some other props, bring them into your space, okay? We will be practicing the entire flow on the floor today, so you'll need a yoga mat or be sure that you're on a carpet. If you're ready to get started, come over to your space, split your legs, and let's move down to the ground together. Your front hand comes onto your front thigh. Just bend your back leg and lower down. You can place the block by your side and shift into side saddle. When you're ready, lay down onto your side and roll onto your back, and then give yourself a moment to get comfortable. So there's no rush. If you're still getting down, no problem. Bring the block to your chest and take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, press your hands into the edges of the block. So exhale deeply and apply some pressure inwards. Inhale, lighten your grip. Open up your lungs. Exhale, imagine deflating your lungs as you press into the block. Let's do this 2 more times. Just rest on the back of your head. I invite you to close your eyes. Inhale. Feel your lungs open. Feel your rib cage open. And now exhale. Deflate your lungs and press into the block. 1 more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, deflate. Blink your eyes open and reach the block over your chest. And now stretch the block over your head. See if you can touch your thumbs on the floor. And then lift your hands up and bring your block down to your waist or your hips. Inhale and reach overhead. Exhale, lower the block to your hips. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Place the block right on your belly just for now. Bring your hands by your sides and lift your hips up off the ground. Now you can hold this here, or you could slide the block underneath your tailbone, and maybe you'll feel comfortable resting on the block. If that's the case, you can let go of the block and just rest your tailbone on it. Now, if you feel any compression in your lower back, if this doesn't feel right to you, then you don't have to put the block there. You could keep it just resting on your stomach. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Hinge your body down to the floor, please. Now cross your right leg over your left. So your foot should kind of hang off your leg just a little bit. And now you'll take the block and place it onto your thigh on the inside of your knee. Now you can use any position at all to help you reach your knee and press your knee away. This is such a nice hip opener. So your press should be firm, but please be kind. Inhale. Exhale, apply a little bit of pressure and press your knee away. So having this block here is so nice. It gives you an extra couple of inches to be able to reach your knee. Last round, deep breath in. Exhale and press your knee away. Okay, take your block off your knee and then bring your knee into your chest. You can hold your hamstring or your shin, and now slide your left leg down. Now you'll place the block next to you on the left side of your body. You'll roll to your side and place your knee on top of the block. Once you've rested your knee, bring your hand to your rib cage and then slide your elbow down towards the floor. And just enjoy this nice twist. Deep breath in. Exhale and just melt into your mat. Maybe you'll want to take this stretch a little bit further. You can let your elbows sink down. Now let's roll to our back. Place your foot down. And this time, you'll draw your left knee into your chest and cross your foot. And we'll use the block on the inside of our left knee this time. A deep breath in. As you exhale, just apply a little bit of pressure. So you should feel that your hip starts to open up. And if your hip is very, very tight, it might even be most convenient for you to use the long edge of the block, because then you could apply pressure right from the inside. A deep breath in and exhale. Okay, take the block away from your knee. Draw your knee into your chest. Again, you could hold your hamstring or your shin. Now let your right knee slide out. And now we'll take the block and place it next to your body. Now you'll just roll to your side and place your knee or your shin on the block. Your top hand comes to your rib cage, and then open your chest towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your elbow to slide down towards your mat. Just enjoy this beautiful sensation of wringing your body out. Are you feeling good? Okay, now I hope you said yes. I thought I heard you say yes. So move your block away and now press your body up to your side and sit upright. And now we'll take the block onto the mat, roll onto your hands and your knees. I'd like you to turn the block so the long edge is facing you and the short edge is facing me. And then you'll place your right knee onto the block. Curl your right toes so that your foot is folded and that you feel stable. And then come to your hands and knees from this position. Extend your left leg back behind you and press through your heel. Bring your right hand to the back of your head and twist open. And then twist close. Bring elbow to elbow. Twist open. And exhale, twist close. Last time, open up, inhale. And then as you exhale, feed your arm through. Just rest your hand on the floor and turn your head towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Untwist your body and balance out your weight between your two hands. And once you feel pretty balanced, then reach your right hand forward. Lift your back leg and your front arm. Lift up, balance, and lower down. Now remember, if this is too challenging, you can always remove the block. Last time, let's turn your thumb up towards the ceiling and let's flex your foot really hard on this one. So flex your ankle, pull your toes towards your nose, and then relax down. Now draw your right elbow to your left knee. It's another balance posture. Draw in, extend and rest. Do that again. Draw in, extend, then rest. One more time. Draw in. This time extend, only rest if you need to. Balance here for 4 counts, 3 counts, 2, and relax your hand and your foot down. Balance your weight again between both hands and lift your back leg. And now slide your leg to the side and slide it back. So I'd like you to be fluid here, okay? Just give yourself some nice, easy, fluid swings and wag your tail from side to side. So you're bending your body from side to side, moving through your hips. Just 2 more swings. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Place your foot back behind you. Slide your knee in and relax down. And now press up to your hands, downward facing dog. Now puppy dog will mean that your knees are still bent. Downward facing dog, you'll press your heels towards the floor. Gently shake your head no. And gently nod your head yes. Pedal through one foot and then the other foot. Just bend and bend. Of course, you can take a rest at any time. And so about now, you'll feel some pressure building up in your head as the blood begins to pool in your head. So you want to exhale a lot, please. That's really important. Okay, let's bend our knees and lower yourself to the ground. You could lower onto the block or not, and then roll up onto your knees and roll through your wrists a few times. Bring your hands together just like this. Interlace your fingers and work into the webbing, and now press your hands inside out. And now we'll take our hands and fold them and press the tops of our hands together. Hopefully that helps you so that your wrists feel a little bit better. Now we're going to place our knee back on the block, but turn towards me. So you've got the length of the block there for you. You can rest your whole shin on the block if you'd like, or just your knee. It's entirely up to you. Walk your hands forward until you're able to get your leg out wide to the side, and then walk yourself back up. How are you doing? Me too, good. I hope you're feeling good. Your hand stays on your hip. Your left hand comes behind your head, and let's bend side and up and bend side and up. One more time. Bend side, back up, and now take your arm up overhead. Beautiful. Let's make some circles, nice big circles here. So you're practicing balancing on one knee. Your foot is folded in the back, so you're stretching out through your foot, doing some nice mobility work with your shoulder. Let's take these circles in the other direction. So you're getting a lot of benefits from this exercise. Just breathe nice and easy. Last time, please. Okay. Now, turn your toes towards me and do your best to keep your legs straight. Walk your hands forward and now lengthen through your tailbone. So reach your tailbone back behind you. Stretch through your tailbone. You should feel a really nice deep stretch on your inner thigh right now. How does that feel? Kind of interesting, huh? Take a deep breath in and a nice long exhale. Walk yourself back. Bring your leg in and bend your knee. Okay, let's remove the block and place the block back behind you, right behind your mat. Then I'd like you to lift yourself up and have a seat. Crisscross your legs. Now using the block in this way is going to give you a little more space to let your hips open up. So crisscross your legs in any position that feels best for you. And if it's easier, you could take your feet out a little bit further. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Bend your elbows, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Bend your elbows back. Puff your heart up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up and hold. Sweep your arms down and back up. Let's do this 2 more times. Big snow angel arms reaching all the way out. Last time. And hold this one up. Turn your thumbs back behind you, please, and sweep one hand down and bend over to your right side. Hey, Fox. And sweep up. Oh, nice of you to wake up. And now over to your left side. Here we go. Over to the right side. And over to your left side. Sweep both arms down behind you and now open up your chest. So maybe you're holding the block or maybe your fingertips are right on the floor. Feeling your chest open up, take a deep breath in and exhale a lot. Okay, now I'd like you to bring your hands in, interlace your fingers again, and flip your palms inside out. Press your arms up towards the ceiling and make little circles in one direction. And little circles in the other direction, pressing through the palms of your hands. If you typically take classes with me, you know how much I love this exercise. I do it in almost all of my classes. I do this exercise every single day. It's a good one to practice. Come on back into the center. Flip your hands back and sweep your arms down. Take a deep breath in and exhale. By this point of our session today, you should feel a lot of mobility happening in your torso. That will help you to inspire your lungs and take nice deep breaths. Take your arms out to your sides, please, and reach from one side of the room to the other, and then twist to your right side, one hand onto your thigh. Exhale a lot. Inhale back into the center, and exhale over to your left side. So let's have a few dynamic twists. Work at any speed that feels right to your body today. Inhaling in the center, exhaling as you twist. Inhaling center, exhaling twist. Then let's return to the center. Nice long arms, long spine. And relax your arms. Please bring your hands to your heart and just take a deep breath in. And exhale. I hope your body is feeling inspired with lots of oxygen and becoming a little bit more flexible and fluid. All right, let's do the series on the other side, okay? Come on to your knees, please, and you'll place the block onto your mat or onto your space. The short end pointed towards me and the longer end pointed towards your body. Now you'll kneel on the block with your left leg and fold your left toes to stabilize your body. Place both hands down, please. And then bring your left hand behind your head and twist your body open, and then twist elbow to elbow. Do that again. Open up. Come forward, elbow to elbow. One more time, open up, twist back. And as you twist front, you can just fold your arm underneath the other arm and turn your head towards the ceiling. Do your best to relax the muscles in your face and your neck. Just soften your eyes, soften your brow, soften your jaw. And then untwist your body, balance out your hands again. Extend your right leg back behind you and extend your left arm in front of you. Let's try a balanced posture on this side. Your hand comes up and maybe your leg comes up as well. And of course, you'll feel more balanced if you've got your toes on the ground. And lower down. Let's lift up and do that again. Lift up. And lower down. Now lift up and bring your elbow to your knee. Extend back out and touch down if you need to, or you can keep your hand and foot off the ground. That will make the exercise a little bit more challenging for you. Last time, lift up, elbow to your knee, extend open, and then down. Place both hands on the floor, and then take your leg out to the side, and then back. So maybe your foot is sliding along the ground, or maybe you've lifted your foot. Now start to wag your tail from side to side, so you could feel your torso bending in both directions. Taking your time, being mindful with this movement. We'll just do it one more time. Bring your leg back behind you and bend your knee. Now exhale, engage your core and hover both knees off the floor and lift your tailbone up. You could keep your knees bent for puppy dog or press down a little further, downward facing dog. If you're moving towards downward facing dog, see if you can move your heels a little bit closer to the floor. And then allow yourself some freedom in your movement. Bend from side to side, bend one knee and the other. Turn your head from side to side. I invite you to close your eyes. Your body will tell you what it needs from you. Okay, balance yourself out. And then very gently lower your knees to the floor. This time we'll curl up right here. Roll your shoulders back. And just shake out your wrists a little bit. Roll them out in both directions. Stretch through your fingers, flip your hands inside out. Whatever feels good. Okay, ready to move on? So you'll place your left knee on the block, except this time you'll face me. So turn your body towards me. You could place your toes on the ground behind you and then extend your right leg out to the side. See if you can straighten your leg out completely. And then place your right hand behind your head and your left hand on your hip. And bend and up. A nice deep side bend and up. One more time. And now this time extend your arm, reach up as high as you can. Let's make little circles with your arm in one direction and in the opposite direction. Just allow your arm to float freely in the air. Okay, bring your hands down to the floor and hinge forward. And do your best to keep your right leg straight and reach your tailbone towards the back of the room. You'll feel a nice deep stretch in your inner thigh. You might try shifting forward and shifting back a little bit. One more deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay, fold your right leg in, lower down to the ground. You could come right off of this block. And just like before, we'll place the block behind you. We're going to sit again. A little different this time. Okay, so maneuver yourself back over to your block and have a seat. This has been fun today, don't you think? We're approaching the exercises a little bit differently, and sometimes it's hard for our body if we're going into a similar exercise, but it feels really different. So good for you for going with the flow today. Keeps us sharp. Bring your feet together, please. So this is called the butterfly posture. Just press your feet together as if they're praying. And you can hold on to your ankles, or you can rest your hands on your knees. If you're feeling nice and flexible today, then slide your feet in a little bit closer to your body. But otherwise, if that's not so good, you could keep your feet out wide. What is important in this posture is that your spine is long and tall. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Sitting tall, turn your head to the right and turn your head to the left. Return back into the center and bring your hands to your heart. Let's practice that arm flow that we did before. Reach your arms up, bend your elbows back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your arms out in front of you. Nope, out to the side. Take your arms out to the side. And I'll call this a pinwheel tricep stretch. So tuck your right hand underneath you with your palm exposed, and then take your left arm overhead. Now automatically we tend to drop our head, but instead of dropping your chin down, let's turn our head to the side. Open your arms out wide, and let's do this the other way. Fold and tuck. And see if you can get your fingers to touch. Maybe they'll touch, maybe they won't. Turn your head and look left. Open wide and flow to the right. Open to the left. Open to the right. Open to the left. Open and sweep your arms down. Okay, now we've got a big stretch. Fold your legs up and then extend them out wide into a V position, V like victory. Now, if you're feeling very flexible today, you could take your legs a little bit wider. Okay, but if a more narrow V is more your speed today, that works. Wherever you end up, press hard through your heels and spread your toes very wide. As soon as you press through your heels, you'll feel your hamstrings start to lengthen. I'd like you to sit your body up as tall as you can. Reach back behind you and place your fingertips on the block. Draw your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, you can soften your spine a little bit. Is it possible for you to scoot your legs out just a little bit more? Take your hands back behind you, lift your chest, a deep breath in, and exhale. Okay, soften from this posture. Slide your feet out in front of you, and then fold your left leg in. So figure 4, similar to an exercise that we started class with. Flex your foot as hard as you can. Press through your heel and spread your toes out very wide. Now lengthen your spine and hinge your body forward just a little bit. Deep breath in and long exhale. Hinge back up. Bring your right hand to your lower back with your palm exposed, and then twist your torso. A deep breath in, a nice long exhale. Return into the center, please. And now extend both legs out in front of you. Let's do the other side. Fold your right leg in. Press hard through your heel and spread your toes. Keep your ankle and your foot very active for this stretch, okay? Lengthen your spine and hinge forward. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Now sit tall. And bring your left hand to your lower back with your palm wide open and twist your torso. A deep breath in. Exhale and twist back. And return back to center. Let's crisscross your legs one more time. And one more time, let's practice our arm flow. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Bend your elbows back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Poof. And just like that, we've come to the end of your yoga session. You should be so proud of yourself for showing up today. I appreciate you for joining me and allowing me to be your coach. It's my honor and pleasure. And I hope I see you again the next time you make it to your mat. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay vibrant. Namaste.